Could your daily bowl of oatmeal, a food so many of us trust for good health, actually be working against you depending on what you mix into it? That can be a tough thing to hear, I know, especially if you've been dedicated to making healthier choices as you've gotten older. Oatmeal itself, in its simple, unadorned state, truly is a nutritional champion. It's packed with beneficial fiber, it's known for supporting heart health, and it can be a wonderfully gentle start to your day. Many of you have expressed how much you value clear, straightforward information about your food choices, and plain oatmeal is an excellent foundation. The key is understanding how certain common additions can change its impact, especially as our bodies mature. Our goal today is to give you clear, reassuring guidance on how to keep your oatmeal the nourishing, safe, and beneficial meal it's meant to be. We're going to look closely at 7 common oatmeal mix-ins that could be undermining your efforts to eat well. And for each one, we'll explore delicious, safe, and genuinely health-boosting alternatives. First, let's talk about brown sugar. While it might seem a bit more wholesome than white sugar, for our bodies, especially as we age, it can trigger a rapid spike in blood sugar. This often leads to an energy crash soon after, leaving you feeling tired and foggy. Over time, these repeated surges can strain your body's insulin response. A much gentler way to add sweetness is with a few slices of ripe banana, or up to half a small one, keeping in mind its natural sugar content. It also provides potassium and fiber. A generous sprinkle of cinnamon not only adds warmth, but is also thought to support blood sugar balance. Pure vanilla extract is another wonderful flavor enhancer. These options offer natural sweetness without the jarring impact on your system. Next up are artificial sweeteners. Often found in those little colored packets, they might seem like a smart swap if you're watching sugar intake. However, these calorie-free sweeteners can sometimes confuse our metabolism. Our bodies expect energy when they taste sweetness, and this mismatch can potentially alter insulin response over time or even increase cravings later in the day. Many also require processing by the liver, adding an unnecessary task without providing actual nourishment. Instead, embrace natural flavors. A grating of nutmeg, a pinch of cardamom, or a splash of unsweetened almond extract can add delightful complexity. A small handful of fresh berries offers sweetness along with vitamins and fiber. Benefits no lab-created powder can provide. For a healthy chocolatey note without sugar, try stirring in a teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa or cacao powder, which is also rich in antioxidants. If you're finding these insights helpful or surprising, I would be very grateful if you could type "yes" in the comments. It helps me know this information is connecting with you. And if you haven't already, please think about subscribing so you won't miss future videos. Let's move on to dried fruits. While they start as real fruit, the drying process removes water and intensely concentrates the natural sugars, especially fructose. This can mean a small handful of raisins, or dried cranberries, packs a sugary punch similar to candy, placing a significant load on your liver to process it. For fruit in your oatmeal, fresh or frozen is usually best. A few slices of fresh apple, a handful of berries, or again, in moderation, a few slices of banana will provide natural sweetness along with water and fiber, which help slow sugar absorption and are much gentler on your system. Now, what about those convenient flavored oatmeal packets? They promise a quick, easy meal, but often, if you look at the ingredient list, you'll find surprisingly high levels of hidden sodium, artificial flavors, sweeteners, and other chemical additives. These don't nourish your body and ask your liver and kidneys to do extra filtering work. The truly healthy and simple swap is to start with plain rolled or steel-cut oats. It only takes a moment to add your own fresh fruit, your favorite spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, or ginger, or a sprinkle of nuts. This way, you are in complete control of what goes into your body. Let's consider non-dairy creamers, particularly many commercial varieties. These might seem like a harmless way to make your oatmeal creamier, but many contain hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils, which are sources of unhealthy trans fats known to negatively impact cholesterol levels. They also often include artificial thickeners, emulsifiers, and flavors that your body must process without gaining any nutritional benefit, potentially contributing to inflammation over time. For a clean, creamy texture, try a splash of unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or soy milk. If you tolerate dairy, a little organic milk or a dollop of plain, unsweetened yogurt can also add wonderful creaminess and some protein without the unwanted additives. Next on our list, store-bought granola, at least many common brands. Granola often has a health halo, but most commercial versions are loaded with added sugars, even if they're called natural sweeteners like honey or agave, and refined oils that can promote inflammation. Portion sizes are also deceptive. It's easy to pour far more than the small serving listed, unknowingly adding hundreds of extra calories and significant amounts of sugar and fat. If you love that satisfying crunch, try adding a tablespoon of raw nuts like almonds, pecans, or walnuts. Seeds such as pumpkin or sunflower seeds are also fantastic. For an extra boost of fiber and healthy fats, consider stirring in a tablespoon of chia seeds or ground flax seeds after cooking. They also help thicken your oatmeal beautifully. Hemp seeds are another great option for protein. Unsweetened coconut flakes can add a lovely texture and flavor too. These provide real fiber, healthy fats, and nutrients without the hidden sugars and processed oils. Finally, let's address protein powders, especially some commercial types. While adequate protein is important, particularly as we age, many protein powders contain artificial sweeteners, fillers, preservatives, and synthetic flavorings. These are substances your kidneys and liver have to filter. Also, the aging body may not process very large amounts of isolated protein as efficiently, and excess can strain the kidneys over time. For a natural protein boost, consider stirring in a tablespoon or two of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt if you tolerate dairy, a spoonful of unsweetened nut butter like almond or peanut butter, which also adds healthy fats and creaminess, or simply enjoy a side of eggs. These whole food options provide protein the way your body expects it, balanced with other nutrients. So, there we have 7 common oatmeal additions that might be doing more harm than good, especially as our bodies mature. Your morning bowl of oatmeal can be a wonderfully simple, healthy habit. The key is what you choose to mix into it. Understanding why these ingredients can be problematic is crucial. It's not about fearing food, but about making informed, empowered choices. As our bodies change, they respond differently, and even small daily decisions about what we eat can significantly affect our energy, digestion, and overall well-being. The great news is that you have the power to make your oatmeal a true ally with just a few mindful adjustments. You don't need fancy tricks or complicated additions. Simple, real ingredients that nourish your body, like cinnamon, nutmeg, or other warming spices. Fresh fruit like berries or apple slices. A handful of nuts like walnuts or almonds. A tablespoon of power-packed seeds like chia, flax, or hemp. A spoonful of unsweetened nut butter, or even a dash of unsweetened cocoa powder, are all you need. A splash of clean, unsweetened milk or plant-based milk ties it all together. These are choices that offer support, not strain. When you start your day in a way that honors your body, your whole day can feel better. Take a moment to reflect. Are any of these 7 items regularly in your oatmeal bowl? And more importantly, which one are you feeling ready to swap for a healthier, more supportive alternative? Thank you so much for joining me today. I sincerely hope this information has been clear, practical, and reassuring. I would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today, or one change you're inspired to make. Your insights and experiences are so valuable. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and perhaps share it with a friend who might also benefit. Your support is what allows us to continue creating content designed to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Eat well and be well.